tap on in. One attire doesn't dictate a person's actions or determination towards peace. It's the word of mouth and his actions that he's promoting peace. The reason I'm making this as a topic, first of all, come in hitting the like and subscribe. Come in hitting the like and subscribe. Come in hitting that like and subscribe. Be respectful. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there today. Hope you with your sweetheart and enjoying it. Antonio Anthony up in here, one of the first. Tap on in, tap on in. But yeah, really, the topic is because I was watching the young homie, the little homie Bobby Ye show. I always tap into Bobby Ye. He be having some good narratives. You know, he's been good content to me. Uh, and I was just checking it out. I seen he was talking about Crenshaw Mafia. I was in the pen with Hawk. And as I had stated before, when I see him do something, I see a lot of growth in Hawk. Because when I met him, we was in the pen. I'm in Keyway here at Damu. But how a person dress don't divert from his intent. A person attire shouldn't have anything to do with his intentions, right? 'Cause see, I wear a lot of blue, but that don't mean I can't be for peace. It's just that's my favorite color. And it ain't because I'm a Keyway shit. It was my favorite color even before I was a Keyway. RDL up in the house. Rufus Dillinger sent a bronze medal. Thank you. But uh, I'm respecting what Hawk is doing. I also respect what Bobby Yates said because based on everybody got an opinion. He just want his opinion to be heard like all the rest of us. Uh, but if I see a person in red chucks and blue shoestrings, I say that's a gang attire, right? But I see everybody wear that. Uh, if a person was to see me in a Houston Oilers jacket, in a Houston Astros starter jacket, and a Houston Astro hat, doesn't mean I support hoops. That just means that's a baseball team that I like. And that's what we got to get our mindset out of. It ain't about how you dressing and how you dress it. We got to start listening to the message and not the messenger. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, you might not like the messenger, but the message is what's supposed to be profound, not the messenger. The message is what's supposed to be profound. And we got to start understanding that in order for us to really, really establish a line of communication and establish peace in our community to the day I die. And in order for us to establish peace in any lines of communication, we got to first be profound and sincere in what our intent is. I'm a person that advocate peace. I'm a person that associate myself with moves. I mean, when I first got out in the West Side, told me to come over there. I went over there and I had on a brown elf hat. I didn't wear that to throw a lug or a dagger at them. That's a part of my attire, right? I wear Boston Red Sox hats, right? I got on a Brooklyn Dodgers hat now. Uh, I remember one time I stopped at this gas station, man, on Century in Van Ness, and had on a Texas Rangers hat. It was red, and little brother walked up to me. Two little brothers walked up to the Jag. I just got to pump my gas. I'm in the car. I got them strapped because that's how it was when I first came home. I would always rather be safe than sorry, right? And the little brother say, call me a tramp. I say, ooh, no disrespect towards anybody. I don't want nobody to take it that way. Instead of being aggressive with it, I I, I responded in a passive way, like, hey brother, what's up? He like, where you from? I'm like, I'm from Compton, man. I'm from Front Hood. Right? He said, OG, we ain't beefing with nobody out there. You from Tragnew? So when I say Compton, he say Tragnew. I'm just told you I was from Front Hood, but he was tripping on the hat I was on. So I schooled the brother on the hat. I said, man, a man can wear what he want to wear, man. A man can dress like he want to dress. I wear red. I just never end up doing a live in nothing that when I have on red. But I wear red. I wear what I choose to buy for myself. If a person gets offended based on what the person is wearing, you shouldn't get offended over it because you ain't buying his clothes. See, that's our problem, man. We wanna look at all the other things instead of see things instead of hearing the message. The message is that we want peace in our community. We want things to be safe. Uh, this is just my opinion. I respect. Sorry about that. I respect any gang member that reformed, found redemption within themselves. They came from where I came from and went through what I went through, and still don't come to the streets with a different mindset. I respect that. I respect that. I've been of the way they were close. I don't know what you mean. And I'm offended of the way they was close. Who was close? What are you talking about? But that's what we got to stop looking at some that distract us from our mission. Our mission should be, but we want peace in our community. Our mission should be creating black unity. Our mission should be stop black on black violence. Need to rebuild our community, make it safe, make our communities a safe haven for kids that reside in our community. Instead, we look for all the negative stuff with each other. Uh, Stop judging a person based on their attire. Judge that person by the contents of his heart and the message that he's delivering. And things will be. So we don't have an open line of communication out here, man. And we need an open line of communication to make things better, man. Uh, we so confused and sidetracked based on what Raul be saying, Mahinda say, that we get caught up in those narratives and we spin them narratives as clickbait just for the likes and hits. We shouldn't have to be that way. You understand what I'm saying? Can't nobody divert me for the mission to want peace in my community. I want peace in my community. I watch this gangs just going and they stay right. Uh, but it's a way to change gang violence. If we give these young brothers something to do out here, because we can't change a grown man from the way he thinking, but we give these young brothers somebody to do, and we show these young brothers, the ones that earned the title of being called OG, that we know how to get along and have a positive dialogue with one another, they would pick up what we putting out. A lot of this shit is, a lot of this chaos is because of us. I'm just trying to change the chaos that I played a role in creating. You know what I mean? I was a menace to society. I was destructive in the community. I was a Ku Klux Klansman in a black man's body. I believe I can approach any brother without even having this, without having to worry about some type of violence being presented. Because it's all about the approach, man. Smart, smart. This unk knows how to move under pressure. It ain't. Hey, let me share this with you. And on person that put pressure on me was my right. That was the time in my life when I gang banged, when I was an active gang member when I was a kid, that I wouldn't go down Central between El Segundo and Rosecrans. Go down Central, go anywhere towards Paru Street, that I put my life at risk. But after doing 30 plus some years in prison, I was invited over there and embraced to be over there because I still had friends over there, even though some of them were Spirus and grew up on that side. You understand what I'm saying? So what's wrong with Los Angeles County, man? We get caught up in everybody else's rhetoric and and the nonsense that they send, the manipulation, instigating, and agitation that they be putting out on social media, that we feed into that. For some strange reason, black communities love feeding into negativity. We don't feed into positivity. Want me to tell you why? Because ain't enough of us speaking positive. You know, that's why I love being a part of ceasefire. It's all about positivity, trying to rebuild our community, bringing something positive to the table. You understand what I'm saying? Shouts out to my homeboy Russell Caper's son. I met him yesterday, man, and he's a Damu. Russell Caper's son is a Damu. But he saw me yesterday, he said, "Man, you OG Bam." I'm like, "Yeah." And we got to talking. And he was commending me, saying, "Man, I like your moving. I like what you're doing." And that's why I love the little brother from Swans, man. Uh, that hooked me up with Bandana. Fruit Champ, Pumpkin Son. I got a lot of Damus and Bloods for friends, man. I got non-affiliates for friends. And my opinion is well respected because I respect other people's opinion. I might have opinion. I'm a very opinionated person. I believe in the rectifying of what we created. We got to start doing better than what we doing. It's not enough channels or platforms advocating peace in these gang infested ass communities. Y'all want to sit up and say, well, we scared of Mahindras? Ain't nobody scared of Mahindras, man. Why y'all saying that, man? If I was afraid of them, I'd leave Cali. I'm not afraid of them. I think they more afraid of us. They more afraid of us having unity. So they want to keep division amongst us. And the division is working because we got brothers that believe that they more down than us. If they hey, watch this, man. They ain't take over no neighborhoods either, man. The only reason they deeper than is because look where they coming from. Look where they coming from. Corey McHenry, what baby? Got me a Modelo. Tell your wife say happy Valentine's. I hope you and her enjoy the day. I know you probably in the backyard grilling. You know what I mean? But we got to start understanding that we got to stop putting each other down and lift each other up, man. Because this is the only way we're going to establish genuine connections of peace in our community and establish relationships amongst each other. We got to stop this daily assassinating of each other's character and trying to tear each other down and build love and unity in our community, man. Because guess who's watching us? Fuck the Mahindras watching us. Fuck the police watching us. Fuck the Wahupis watching. The kids is watching us, man. And a lot of us that got kids going to middle school, your kids is going to school with the person you once considered your enemy. And y'all kids might end up being friends. So we need to go look at the kids and see how they get along and wonder why grown folks can't get along. See, that's the problem. Kids can get along, but grown folks can't. It ain't kids on social media that's talking negativity, creating chaos. It's the grown people. It's the dudes that want to be G's that don't ain't never earned the title. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care what a person wear, man. If a person advocating peace, man, I support peace, man. But hey, I don't come on here saying cuz. And if I say it, it's because I might get angry. That's the only time I really say cuz to people is when I get angry, you know. That old me show up to justify my anger, to justify what I might want to do to a person. So I try to tame that. I try to tame the Jekyll within inside of me because we all got a Jekyll within us. A lot of us have tamed that Jekyll. We got to come out that mindset and want to harm each other and want to take down another and stop watching platforms that only manipulate, agitate, instigate problems amongst ourselves. And the fucked up part is brothers that's doing it. It's brothers that's doing it, man. Instigating, manipulating problems amongst ourselves. You got dudes in jail with phones and they're using their phone for all the wrong reasons. They might think they might feel as though they're using it for the right reason, but they're not. Hey, bro, what's up, cuz? I'll tell your wife, my cousin-in-law, happy Valentine's Day. What? I hope you got her something good. You understand what I'm saying? Just imagine my mom and your daddy, they was still living. You know where we'd be at today to get our eat on up. Yeah, we'd be over there to get our eat on. Pote to cook up some real big. You feel me? But listen to me, man. It's a trip on how brothers trip on what a brother is wearing. Baby, tripping on what a brother is wearing for sure. You know the same is the same, and hell yeah. You feel me? Hey, listen to me, man. It's a trip. If you see me because I got on all blue that you might think I ain't for peace or that I'm still pushing the agenda of gang banging. The only agenda I push is peace, man. I can't never get away from ever being a crip. I was telling Russell Cable's son that he's from 40 Power Rules, right? I say, hey, I can't get away from what I used to represent. Uh, I can't say I denounce this because it might be some people with some ill feelings from back in the early '70s what I did to them, and so forth, man. You know this ain't putting a hundred on it. I'm back at you. Sorry about that. Yeah, wherever I go at, man, I'm back at you. Sorry about that. Yeah, wherever I go at, man, I'm embraced, man. Even when I went to Vegas, man, I'm on the strip and somebody shot out because they recognize me from YouTube. I'm always getting compliments. I go out to restaurants, people like, man, you OG Bam, I follow you. I'm just trying to push a pot to restaurants, people like, man, you OG Bam, I follow you. I'm just trying to push a positive agenda because I know what it's like in the house. We're in prison and our kids without even realizing we're in these sites that advocate negative shit towards us. Then you get to listen to dudes like Dubs or Hood Stops or excuse me, man, excuse me. We so I'm starting going live more. Yeah. People get caught up in what other dudes be saying. Them dudes, cause they feel as though they got a little bread. What's up, little homie? James Cash tapped in. They think cause they done tapped into a money bag that they better or bigger. So they belittle where they come from. Like the white boy milk. Oh man, a grown man don't want to be where he used to be. If you ain't over there in the hooves, why you always talking about the content? Some of your content is based on gang shit, and he wasn't nobody. See, this is what we got to get away from. I remember he tapped in my show and asked me my opinion of the game. Then he thought he can disrespect game. No, we got to do better than that. We watch this, man. I don't care if you wearing all red. If you advocating peace, man, I'm with the peace movement. I don't care if you're wearing all green, black, blue, gold, whatever. As long as you're advocating peace and the safety of our community. See, peace creates safeness for the kids in our community. A safe haven for the kids can play on the streets. Go outside right now. You don't see kids on the streets. Man, when I was 8, 9, 10 on a Saturday, man, after I watched Fred Flintstone Speed Racer, I want to go outside, man. I want to go play, get on my bike, get on my skates. We don't see that because the kids don't feel safe. You get parties in your neighborhood or family function, and the next thing you know, it's a possibility, it's a 75% chance that it might be a drive-by. You got neighborhoods, man. Dudes say they honor their neighborhood, but they'll post up in front of people that they don't know house in their driveways and say, oh man, I can park here. This is my neighborhood, but don't own shit else in the neighborhood. But they scared to go in front of them, the Armenians or the Mahindras that own stores, businesses, and do the same shit they willing to do in somebody's house. That's not honoring your neighborhood. That's belittling your neighborhood. You still got watch this, man. It ain't little kids tagging on the walls. It's grown ass men. Yeah, yes. Russell Caper's son asked me about that, baby. And you know what I told him? That blogger ain't doing nothing but agitating, manipulating, instigating problems. And the Menendez knew who to approach with bullshit and who not to approach with that bullshit. See, there's something about gangbangers, man. And y'all need to understand this. A less than gonna approach those that ain't with that. Those that's with it gonna approach those that's with it because they know the end result. See if you're a real one and you go approach a real one, you know the only two end results is somebody gonna go to jail or somebody gonna get killed. You understand what I'm saying? Because don't nobody sell ass whoopings no more, man. Right? But you get these dudes that want to sit up here and promote some form of violence towards each other. Uh, you hear people say we should support ISIS, but do you hear anybody when they see that blog shit with Baby saying? You hear any Mahindras ever coming on the channel say, man, won't y'all stop posting that type of shit? Because we ain't going over here posting that shit, showing people that. Nah. See, that's instigating and manipulating problems. Man, we could just thank you, RDL, man. Right? We got to start understanding, man. We all play a role in the bullshit that goes on in our communities because we watch that bullshit. They're making the actual community members feel uncomfortable when they're hanging out from the houses 10 to 15 deep. Damn, in a real way, James Cat. Then the dudes that's doing it, parents don't even live in the hood. You understand what I'm saying? I've seen this with my own eyes, man. Dude, a post up in front of people's houses, spray paint on their wall. These is grown ass men that's doing this. Dudes that consider themselves be grown. These ain't kids doing it, but they ain't going in front of nobody business saying none of that. You feel what I'm saying? They'd rather come with some bullshit, you feel me, and say some bullshit. They do idiotic ass shit They value their community. They value their self. And what brothers need to start understanding, man, when one brother do something that's fucked up, they judge us all in that same category. Yeah, we carrying a behavior that's not needed or welcome no more. You understand what I'm saying? And people seem to think it's cool when it ain't cool. It ain't cool to belittle your community. It's not cool to put something on your hood or your dead homies when you don't love neither. If you love your hood so much, man, you'll go cut your dead homies' mama grass. She don't need a gardener. You should be over there doing it. She wouldn't have to wake up early in the morning struggling to push the trash can out because you're supposed to be over there taking the trash out. She wouldn't have to worry about nobody posting up in front of her house because you'll be over there telling, man, this ain't the hangout. Don't be posted. Don't put her house or her life in jeopardy based on your behavior. And that's what brothers is doing in the community. Then the sad part is we got sisters that's doing it. And they got kids at home, but they kids at home with their mama, while they mama hanging out is 20 males and 5 girls, and all you drinking liquor. Here come the fighting. Here come the arguing. Because they sharing each other. You understand what I'm saying? It's a Diddy party in the community, and don't nobody see the Diddy parties, y'all. Listen to me, man. It's a Diddy party in the communities, and ain't nobody seeing the Diddy parties. And they think that's hood shit. That's belittling shit. That ain't hood shit, man. I'm tired of seeing us make ourselves look bad, man. We got to start really making ourselves look good, and we got to dig and find the potentialities of the best of us. People watch us. We don't watch other people. People emulating us, man. So why not give them the best of us to emulate? You understand what I'm saying? Society is a motherfucker, man. And guess what, man? Everybody against us, and we against our own damn selves. We got to stop this self-hatred amongst each other, man, and start loving each other, man, in a real way, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. But y'all throw some questions at me, man. I've been in here almost 25 minutes, man. Throw some questions at me. I know y'all gonna have a lovely Saturday today. It's a nice day today. So if you got a sweetheart, if you ain't got her, you better go find her. Choose anybody that played a role in your life, man. The woman in your life, the man in your life, the young sisters. You feel me saying? Where I'm from ain't important. Where I'm from ain't important. And if you tapped into my show, it'll tell you where I'm from. See, I don't normally bite into trolls or just say anything because trolls, I don't give you power. But where I'm from is already in the headings. What do you feel about them two CC young brothers got caught out of bounds? They was playing themselves. I'm gonna share something, man. When I was really into it, if I went out of bounds, James, I was always ready, man. The hood is in the title. Say it again, A-Ball. Tell them, cuzzo. Uh, as always, man. When I got out that situation behind him, man, he's my cousin. The first one I saw when I got out, right? He told me, he said, man, stop putting your guns up on social media, and I stopped doing that, right? I ain't worried about nobody pulling up on me because I ain't gonna pull up on nobody. I pull up on those that's telling me to pull up on them, that's asking me to come around for a reason. I got a purpose of getting there. And I learned this from Baby Crazo. When I leave home, somebody is expecting me to return back. So I'm not gonna get caught up in a cycle of somebody trying to manipulate me. Then they call the police because I already experienced that. That's why I don't understand how some of these brothers get in here and say this silly shit and feed into the silly shit of bullshit. Hey man, if it ain't real, don't fuck with it. To be fake is to be unreal, man. I ain't never been fake, man. Yeah, if you ever read the streets and beware of your surroundings in a real way, man. Listen to me. I be going to Whitey Hamburger stand and I don't feel uncomfortable going there, baby. I like going over there. You understand what I'm saying? I go in Nutties, I go in the Cages, go in Spook Town, I go in Piru Hood, I go in Inglewood Family Hoods. I go in hoods, man, but I'm not going over there as a game man. I'm going over there because I got a purpose and a reason for being over there. I'm a grown man, so I move like a grown man. I don't move like a child. I never use protection. Man, come on, dude. Well, these trolls be something else, man. You feel me? These trolls are something else, man. What is wrong with them, man? and they ain't got nothing better to do with their life but tap in. Never been fake. Say it again, RDO. And that's the problem, man. We got so much fake shit and fake people that agitate and instigate problems in our community. I'm keeping 100 with y'all, man. I ain't got nothing against them brothers in prison. I just got something against what the message they be trying to pull out. You feel what I'm saying? What's up, cuzzo? How you living? Another one of my family members tapped in. It's just I trip on these young brothers in jail. Hey, I don't give a fuck who rolled up, man. Because if I got to share some jailhouse secrets with a motherfucker, man, some of them would be mad at me, man. You see what I'm saying? Because I done seen a whole lot of motherfuckers roll it up in the penitentiary, tuck their tails and wasn't what you might have thought they was on the streets. See, everybody was a killer on the streets when they had that gun. Inside them walls, man, check this out, man. Them dudes be more concerned about how to get some money and how to get a phone to crack them abroad. There's plenty of fish just to bet same popping. And I wasn't in there on that. I was in there on some gang shit, on some black shit, staying down for my gristers who's willing. When I be hearing these, so I was on the 180. Check this out. I don't give a fuck if you was on the 180, level 3, level 4. I won't give a fuck what yard you was on. You understand what I'm saying? I was there when they opened up New Folsom. I opened up New Folsom when they first built it. You understand what I'm saying? But I was in prison. When I was in prison, man, what number 2 prisons, San Quentin and Old Folsom. And trust and believe me, it was drama up there when I was there, man. You understand what I'm saying? We was at war, and we wasn't at war against each other. Them level 4s opened my eyes and said, man, I'm black before I'm anything. See, that's the problem, man. If you start getting under the assumption that your hood is your family, I love everything about Front Hood. I might not like everybody from Front Hood, but I love everything about my hood, because without my hood, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't what Raymond created Crip for. And see, this is what people don't get, man. I got family members in there, man. My mama gave Sunday dinners. Front Hood showed up over there and got a plate. They ate. You understand what I'm saying? And people don't seem to get that. It's about building your community, not tearing your community down. People want to leave, and you can't get mad at them for wanting to leave out the community, because we making it where they got to go. You feel me? That's right. But I ain't gonna be in here long, man. I got something to do. I was gonna give y'all a cool 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to do another live later on. I got to make a run. I've told somebody I'll be there in a minute. So on that note, man, if ain't nobody told you they love you, or you damn love you. Peace. Enjoy your day.